at this point, do we see what happens to Mr. Kim? Do they show that flashback?
No, I think they follow Ki-woo a bit, and Ki-woo is like on this hill watching the Park's old house, and his new family has moved in.
Oh yeah, a new family moved in. He's got a great vantage point, right?
Yeah, like a German family or something.
Yeah, they were German.
And he sees the light flickering, and he realizes that it's Morse code. And he like notes it down, and then realizes it's a message from his father saying that Mr. Kim escaped into the basement, into the bunker area, and has been down there since.
You guys keep referring to the bunker area. You keep referring to the bunker. He says that shelter.
Fallout shelter.
Shelter.
Bunker, same thing.
Yes.
But yeah, and I thought that was interesting too, right? Because this was the first time that I can recall seeing Mr. Kim actually move up steps. When they showed the escape, like he went out and he ran out, but he had to walk back up some steps.
Yeah, he walked back in through the garage.
Right, but the first time I see him walk up some steps, it's to the destination is to a place lower than he's been before, in a place that he ridiculed Gyeongse for living in.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, who gets into trouble with loan sharks? Now he's in there because he has to hide from murder.
Yes.
You know, so
which is like a higher degree, definitely crime than like getting some money.
It's hiding from the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So then, tell us about. So he's narrating, right? You know,
and then
the letter.
Yeah, he's narrating the letter from his father. About how his father has been living there and like sneaking food for himself every so often, and how he like cries when he thinks of his daughter. And it was a very touching letter, I thought. And you see Ki-woo, then you see him like daydreaming about how he like makes this promise to himself that he's going to one day make enough money that he can buy that house, and his dad can just walk up into the sunlight and they can hug. And you see this beautiful imagining scene where that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then you return back to where Ki-woo is sitting in their basement home and
writing down a letter.
Yeah. And then they show the window of the semi-basement, and they like pan down to where like Ki-woo is sitting there dreaming of this future. It's very, I don't know, how did you guys feel about that ending?
It was haunting for sure for me.
Yeah, it was sad, you know, because he's dreaming of this future. But to me, I just kept on thinking of, you know, just the reset of the cycle. You know,
it came
like,
full circle.
Yes.
You know, so here's in a way a form of like, you know, it's a rat race, right? Dream and whatever. Okay, here's what I wrote. I said it was heartening that through all this, Ki-woo decides to still make a plan and dream about the future. It's how much he loves his family, or sometimes it takes us something this big to knock us off our asses. Or in reality, though, and in all likelihood, it's just a pipe dream, and this just resets the whole hopeless, just trying to survive cycle. You know, because when you think about it, how is he going to afford to get to college?
Yeah, he's never going to get that.
Yeah. Opportunity.
And I was reading the ending credits song. Was originally titled, it's called A Glass of Soju, but it was originally titled 564 Years.
Does anyone know what soju is?
Is it like
it's Korean beer?
Yeah.
No, it's not beer. It's Korean wine taken in shot, kind of like sake.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I should know that. I've drank a lot of it before.
Yeah. That was like the only like Korean phrase I knew, which was "여기요," which is come here to the Korean waiters, and then "참이 소주 2개 주세요," which is bring me 2 bottles of soju. Yeah. So that was it. Yeah.
Soju is strong.
It's not even. It's 10%. But what it is it's a creeper, because you take 10 and you're like, I feel fine, and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh, I love you, man. So okay.
Yeah. So what was?
Score.
Yeah, the song was originally called 564 Years, which is the number of years Ki-woo would have to spend to earn the money to buy that house.
Ew.
Which I thought was really grim.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, and if you especially tied it back to that scene in the gymnasium when Mr. Kim told him that, oh, never made a plan, never dream, because those aren't going to be a reality in future. And he was exactly doing that. And we also know that because of the brain surgery, he now has this like sense of like optimism, false sense of optimism by being happy, or like, so that might also do something with that oh, he's so sure about that he can actually make that plan into a reality. Actually, I was like reading the interview with the actor of Ki-woo, and he was like, oh, I'm sure Ki-woo is a smart guy.
Does he think he'll achieve that dream?
Yeah, and I think that it's up to the viewer, like that, how they want to see it. Like, I have like friends. I told you that we watched it in like in group. We went to the cinema with a group of friends. So like some of them, it was funny. They thought that, oh, all of that was imagination of Ki-woo because he has now this brain surgery. Like some of them like has us, oh, of course. Let's be also optimistic about the whole situation. He can buy the house, so the family can be together. And I was like, oh no, that's not going to happen.
So I guess it's whether you believe that you can move upwards economically or not in society.
Yeah.
I just think odds are very low.
Yeah,
very slim, especially.
I don't think he's going to
right now.
Yeah, I think that's what also the director wanted us like to feel like.
But I don't know South Korea, so I don't know. I just know it's.
I feel like with the way it was shot, it was saying that no, I don't think that he won't achieve that dream.
Yeah. Also, all the scenes were like kind of foggy and like has like this dreamy.
Yeah, they were hazy.
Hazy.
Oh, I thought it was like, do you think he can do it for real? I was like, he's a real guy.
So I have a question.
I think if it ended at that scene where you see Mr. Kim walk up and hug his son and he's finally free, if it ended there, it would be more optimistic. But they went back down into the basement.
Yes, to show you the real reality.
Yeah.
And I think that there should be no question that it's just like a dream for them, and for the rest of his life, probably Mr. Kim would be the parasite of now this German family by living in their like fall off shelter or the bunker space and eating or sneaking into their like kitchen during the midnight and like stealing food. So unfortunately, that's his life. Yeah.
Parasite 2. Revenge of Ki-woo.